Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War with me, Squawker. Episode 136 in the Carthage campaign. And when we left off, we kind of lost a battle and I was not very happy about it because, well, I think my general may be a wee bit of an idiot. Slash, I'm a wee bit of an idiot, but either way, sets back my progress. And that is not what I like to see. So, don't know where my guy's fled to at the minute. He went onto a boat and I haven't really heard from him since. I can't remember where I put the lazy, stupid spod. He's gone somewhere. Let's just check it out on the map, actually. So, where has Atzvergisco gone today to evade my wrath? Because I don't like him anymore. He is currently rocked up. Oh, it's actually right under my nose, but yeah. Atzvergisco right now is... He says he's scarred, by the way, saying he carries many great scars. Bullshit. Any scars he's getting is from police stubbing his shin on a coffee table when he couldn't be asked getting up and cleaning out his fucking mug. Lazy bastard. But yeah, he is not in good stead with me right now, and blah 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 blah. So what is actually in good stead with me right now? Well, no one really is in good stead with me, apart from the Britannians, for their restraint in not invading me. So, but yeah, what are we up to right now? Well, we are under siege in Salona. I ordered my men to quickly establish a quick military camp because, well, we've got the Julii bearing down on us, bearing great gifts of way too many men for me to deal with. So Himmler is currently dashing over to provide relief. However, it is taking him time to get there, so this could be a bit of a struggle snuggle, but that did not sound very well, actually, but, you know, it's a struggle. Also, by the way, just so anyone knows, I am actually recording this before I uploaded the episode with this battle, so, if anyone's left me any tactics or anything, I'm not ignoring you, it's just because physics, because I'm actually recording this episode a little earlier than usual, because I'm on a business trip next week, so I won't have time, and blah, 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 blah. We're also about to take Tara as well. I've got my dudes rocked up there, ready to do some sieging. Basically, we're good to go there, but we have to wait a turn because we are building a ram. Are we not? I don't know. Dude, are we building rams? Please build that ram, please. Right, cool. Admiral Cyrene, by the way. Well, we're not going to blockade British ports, are we? No. You can't link up with this guy, can you? Because naval physics, right? I don't know. Speed run back to Lamernum, but if you can't, then you can't, whatever. I'll leave Hasdrubal in the area just in case everything goes wrong, but I'm assuming we will take Tara with success, as in we won't have everything go wrong for us at once. Capital Abdisham, you're off somewhere, as is Capital Zamoxis. Still got some things to do this turn before we end it. Captain Heemsful is just hanging around doing his thing. Scalabus is just also doing its thing. Its thing being a massive pain in my ass all the time. Is there anything to build here that might even help us? Merchant's Quarter might help us out a little bit, actually. Yeah, we're going to work on a Merchant's Quarter. Hopefully that'll save us. But also we're back at war with Egypt, are we not? Yes, we are. Egypt's back on our tail. Looks like Captain Akeniot has actually just set foot in my lands. Looks like it's got another army that we could manage. It's got quite a few slingers and archers in it, and also a lot of chariots. But chariots didn't really prove to be a huge issue for us to deal with, so we should be able to deal with him. Either way, Milcharam, you just hold position because you can basically observe where he's off to. Mr. Klupea, you keep moving now because I want to observe if more Egyptians are on the way. Don't particularly want to invade Egypt at this point in time because it's probably just going to be a bit of a slog, but I don't know. If Cyrene's back up for grabs, it might actually be worth taking. But yeah, Leptis Magna, we actually are just currently rebuilding our forces and getting ready to basically go for a round 2 against Egypt, so we'll just get ourselves ready there. Thapsus as well also now has its army ready, just in case, really. I do want to send this army, really, to be ideally killing off Romans, but with Egypt still lurking and being up to no good, it's not really something we could be doing with. But what we could do, actually, is could try and get a diplomat out in the field and see if we can play for some peace. Not that it's like gonna be, you know, I might have to pay a little bit of cash for peace, but if it keeps Egypt off my tail, then it's okay. Theodecles, I want you to rock up in Carthage just because you somehow made the population grow by turning up. Just because we're running out of space in other towns now. And yeah, what have I got to do with you? Captain Rabadi, you also keep moving up. I'm aware there are rebels actually in this area as well, so Serta, get some cavalry ready and we're going to try and take those troops down. Also prepare yourself a unit of slingers, there you go, right. In terms of building back, oh, you actually are building something cool, right. Anyone else need things to do? Leptis Magna, I could give it an execution square to build, but I don't think we need one. Dimidi's just pootering along, but it's going to grow next turn, so we might be able to get rid of that public order issue. Nepta never really has anything to do anywhere. Nepta's just a town doing its own thing at the minute. Tingy's fine as well, by the way. Corrales isn't doing anything though, so Corrales, let's get you up and running with something. Grand Bazaar actually will be good for bringing in even more cash, since Corrales is basically a cash town. I think we've done all we can in terms of building, building up the docks. So yeah, we'll work on a Grand Bazaar. Do see that there are enemy navies lurking in the area. Admiral Atcat will be probably capable of dispatching these dudes though, so there we go, that's a Brutii navy knocked out, and this will hopefully be a Julii navy knocked out, or at least, yeah, it's just going to run away, but there we go, that's just the naval skylines cleared out a little bit more. Oh yeah, I was going to establish a blockade of Rome, but to be honest, there's actually no point in blockading Rome anymore. It's not even trading navally with anyone because, well, let's face it, I've monopolised trade on this side of the Mediterranean now, haven't I? Well done me. So, yeah. Still, nice to just keep the Julii navies on their toes. Theodecles, you want to go intercept Quintus by the way and finish him off? There we go, perfect. I love seeing a sunken Roman navy in the morning, right. Everyone has their thing to do now. Chermes as well. Looks like unblockade Arretium for a few seconds just because I want to take out these people who are trying to just move in and, you know, get in our way. Right, if you just want to pull into port as well, and we'll just quickly get you retrained. Also, Patavium needs to work on some additional Poenis because we're going to try and take out those brigands which have rocked up just to really just attempt to get in the way. Also work on irrigation as well, keep the food production here going. Mediolanium, you need to be working on troops as well, so first retrain all our Sacred Band, then recruit even more Sacred Band. We do also have a Julii nearby as well. Whether or not they're going to attack us, I don't know, so we're just going to keep an eye on that. And Charmendius for killer, I want you finding Brutii to kill because we've got a big army just, I don't know, chilling out over here. So it's up to something though. But I want to see if there's any potential candidates for assassination, such as Decius Fannius, or someone must be in the area for me to kill. Either way, I want my assassin basically just keeping a Brutii busy. The Julii I'm dealing with as we speak. Chaisus Mega, have you done anything this turn? No, you haven't. Right. 45% chance to kill Oppius Cottius. I'll authorise this mission, since you won't be able to reach any of those two dudes up there. So yeah, see if you can kill Oppius Cottius, please. And if you can, then you've done me proud, basically, because, well, you didn't do it, but... Oh, wait, you did it. Oh, it was a success. We just didn't get to see him die. Good. Another dead Roman. Seems like while I was complaining about the Julii family tree being thin and far between, looks like now they're becoming quite numerous, so we need to thin their numbers down. Anyway, Chaisus is now a superior killer. And my Tony Sornites I've just kind of sent off for a wander, really. Why don't you go and top up your map, by the way, and see who took down the Thracians. So go and discover that for me. Oh, apparently a famous battle was fought here, by the way, between Appius Secundus of the House of Julii and Aphimachios Epanombus of the Greek cities. And yeah, the Julii won. I wonder what happened in that battle. I wish I could kind of like double click and see get a few more details on it. It was fought many turns ago, actually, so, yeah, but, oh, well, we'll never know. And to be honest, do we really need to know? Well, I was kind of, I had a passing interest in it, but whatever. Right, anyway, let's keep retraining here, and let's see if there's any battling we can do this turn. So Gestica right now is just holding steady and just doing its thing. Could really donate that artillery to someone, though. But for now, I'm just focusing on growing it. How are we doing for growth here, by the way? Are we on... Ooh, right, population here sucks, so yeah. Gestica, by the way, or Gesta, how are we doing in population terms? We getting any better? Not really. It's going slow as fuck, really. That's why we're really working on the farms. Should try and work on the sewers as well. But to be honest, we are pretty much out of money anyway, so we're probably not going to do much more this turn, necessarily. Do have a few troops collecting in Lugdun and Massilla to be shipping around here, there, and everywhere. But I think for now, we may as well just call it a turn. We're going to try and take Tara next turn and just basically observe what our enemies get up to. See if the Egyptians continue their advance, which I kind of hope they do, because then I can just kind of keep knocking their skulls about. And then if I can get the Egyptians to sue for peace, or get peace with the Egyptians, I can basically transport a very big army over to the brutalized doorstep, or even to maybe land an army in Sparta or something, start working my way up. Either way, I need more boots on the ground against the Romans, because I mean, yeah, I'm going to be... need to get stuff retrieved here as well, and it's just a pain in the ass, really, having to raise additional recruits in Sicily for... well, a fucking lazy bastard of a general who fucked the battle up royally. Next time, we won't siege at all, I think. I think what we'll do is we'll siege this town. It'll be a 10-turn holdout, but we do okay when fighting defensively, so you know what? Siege Croton, hold it. Let Captain Caius run over us, smash his skull against my armies, let him get killed. Then we take Croton without any siegey bloodshed, if you get what I mean. Because right now, siegey bloodshed is something I just can't be bothered with anymore. Because, yeah, I am a bit off sieges as it stands, given that last one. Because, well, you know, the 1, 2, 3, 4 drill, blah, 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 blah. The pathfinding's fucked. Fuck towers, fuck pathfinding, fuck units that don't listen to my orders. So on and so forth, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, we are going to proceed to the next turn now, and we're going to observe what happens in the world of, well, the world of where Carthage is better than anyone else in the world right now. I mean, yeah. 3 massive empires in this world now, and I'm one of them. I'm actually still top of it. I think I'm top of the pops in this world anyway still, so that's cool. But yeah, let us proceed to the next turn now, and observe what's going down.
Our ships are under attack.
Ooh, an Ava battle to break up the monotony of the day. What's going on? Ah, yeah, you would get intercepted, Gisco, wouldn't you? Well, try not to sink. Or do sink. Either way, if Axfa somehow dies, then I might slip a few bonus denarii in your pay wallet.
Roll for your lives.
Ooh, I think he's going to be getting a big pay wallet now. Oh, well, you're going to get table tennis. Oh, wait, he's gone into the safe zone. Darn. And I do apologize. Oh, hello, rebels. Ah, Hibernians. Good, good, good. The Irish took the bait. Right, so I was going to say, the rebels gotten more active, but no, looks like Captain Catavingus is in the area with his druids and his warbands. And we also got Captain Dunmorix, which is a warband. So basically we're going to be fighting 3 warbands and a druid. So, yeah, I know my Iberian infantry should more... Actually, I've only got base Iberian infantry, so... yeah, evenly matched. The strength ratio actually sits at 9 to 7, so yeah, it's going to be a relatively even battle. Slightly skewed in my favour, probably just because I have cavalry. Even if that cavalry is round shielded, but yeah. Basically, let the Iberians do the work. Get the spears on the flanks just to surround the enemy. And let the cavalry come crashing in the back will be our strategy for today. Still... let's try and play for a total victory. because it's Total War, and basically net myself Tara and a colony on Ireland, and also a satellite of the Britannians. Whether or not this annoys them, I don't know, but it would be interesting to keep an eye on them.
Today is a day for brave deeds.
Okay, Captain, I just want to get on with this one today. Also, you know, there's tin here. I hear tin fetches a nice price, right? The Tin Isles, which is basically how Carthage or Phoenicia discovered Ireland in the first place. Anyway, either way, we're gonna have a line of Iberian infantry leading the well, not the charge, but you know, leading the army today. So there we go. We've got our Iberians on the front. There isn't enemy cavalry to worry about, but we'll have spearmen on the flanks anyway, just because it's just common practice. And also, these two guys will actually be used for basically beginning to surround the enemy flanks and just try and clip anyone who tries to wander around. Cavalry will be on the be on their usual duties of just trying to get around the back of the enemy. Do want one of these guys, I mean, I know they're not going to have the best of chances because, you know, these are just simple round shield cavalry. However, if one of them could try and knock out and snipe those druids, it's going to pay off for us.
They have proved their cowardice. They have reinforcements, as if numbers mattered.
And the reason for this being is the druids do have the ability to boost up the morale of their mates. So basically, we need those druids taken out pretty sharpish in order to basically tip the balance in my favour. Whereas these guys will have more endurance than my lovely Iberian infantry. So got to make sure we've got to basically just make an even playing field, or at least, you know, one that suits myself. Either way, the town of Hibernia lies over there, looking suspiciously Roman. And there's also a couple of rebels in the area. Also seems to have a thing for building villas and barns. Strange. Oh well, either way, I'm going to take this town. Just a few additional warband incoming. They can be dealt with later. For now, let's focus our efforts on taking out Captain... I don't know what his name was. Captain Brian. We're going to call him Captain Brian today. Captain Brian O'Neill of the... well, of Fame of Medieval 2, actually. But he was excited for Thrones of Britannia, by the way. I keep trying to pre-order that fucking game, and my local game retailer still says I can't pre-order it because fuck me. I want to pre-order that shit. I watched the gameplay for the Welsh campaign actually, and actually I kind of didn't like that video. Not that I didn't like the game or anything. I like what I saw. It's just like, dude, the guy was rushing through the campaign at lightning speed. Probably because I'm a slow-ass bastard, right? Anyway, what have we got going down? Well, my Iberians have now just charged right into the enemy flat ranks, and some of my guys are already beginning to retreat. That's not good. Cavalry, let's keep it up. Looks like the barbarians are on their game today, and I'm already beginning to lose a couple of men. Right, one of you... Oh, Jesus, shit. Come on, guys. This is not good for Iberians. Usually I have an expectation that they do their jobs. Right. Anyway, we did get a charge into those barbarians, and right now I'm watching a mass rout of my own Iberian infantry. I guess that's what happens when you send unupgraded barbarian infantry to do your job, and also round shield cavalry to do any job for that matter. Yeah, this is not looking good for me right now, and this is actually kind of embarrassing. Looks like these guys are a bit more, yeah, I'm not giving up my lands.
No excuses can be made for fleeing like this.
Well, no excuses can be made, but that's more because I genuinely can't even think of a fucking excuse. I engaged a unit that I thought I could beat, but clearly that we couldn't beat this dude. By the way, can we take out the last of those druids, which are somehow still very, very eager to basically do the fighting, because, yeah, that's fit. Right, enemy captain's down at least, but I think it could be too little too late for me right now. This is awkward. Very, very awkward. Luckily the general came back into the fray actually. Right, guys, we need to reform, and we need to give this guy a bloody nose basically, because let's face it, the barbarians are chasing us down, but luckily these guys are retreating. Right, let's not focus on anything that's routing. Let's just focus on making sure that the enemy's routing, because Christ, how did we, like, well, we're not, well, actually we are kind of losing at this point, but jeez. Looks like these guys may have enjoyed being isolated too long, but then again, at the same time, you know, I have kind of used, you know, cheap troops. Oh, there goes mine.
This may cause panic in your army.
Well, of course it's going to cause panic in a bunch of undisciplined cheapo dudes. Right. This was not the plan, but then again, how did Captain Idiot over here manage to fall off his horse again? That's what I want to know. And also, looks like, yeah, we've got more inbound, right? Guys, I'd recommend speeding the fuck up because you've got inbound. You two, turn around, dig in the dirt, and get ready. Cavalry here, you're going to provide support. And yeah, we've just lost that entire part of the battle. Right, this is embarrassing. Somehow I'm not angry, by the way. I mean, no, I probably deep down I'm angry, but for once I'm not going to rage because I'm just more stunned at what's happened because, yeah, this is awkward. Unless these guys weren't graded and I just wasn't paying attention, but, yeah. It seems that my dudes have reverted back to how they were at the beginning of the campaign, i.e., the most ineffective troops in the entire known world. But it's alright, we've pushed some enemies away. Good. Let's hope these guys go away for good, because we've still got an entire fresh unit to deal with now. Whether or not anyone's come back in a fray over there, no. And oh god, we've got these guys to deal with as well. But by the time they get back to my line over here, they're going to be really tired. So, still, you guys, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, please, because, yeah, that was... I mean, yeah. I do expect better from my troops, and I don't really expect them to lose on this level that I've just watched them lose on. Because, yeah, that was pretty fucking bad. Right, you lot, prepare to engage the enemy troops. Let's hope they don't war cry. That's the last thing we need. A war cry is probably going to push them into a right frenzy. Cavalry, you begin moving up on the flank. If not, I'm going to have to prepare additional troops to come over here. But I'm not exactly going to commit, like, you know, a million billion troops to taking Tara. Next time I'll just, I don't know, I'll spring for like 1 Poeni infantry and maybe 1 long shield cavalry. Basically, that was just like, what a genuine fuck. Right. Guys, get in there before they war cry. Get a charge in. Cavalry, get ready to hammer and anvil them. You probably only have, at best, like a few seconds. Oh, hello. This actually might work. Enemy units got distracted. Good, 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 good. Right. Push into their flank now. Just get right in there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And just blow your entire unit up upon impacting.
Winning is surely the first duty of any soldier. But your army has failed. The enemy has triumphed.
The enemy triumphed because I swear to God, I think Baal's just got something against me at this exact second in time. Boy, I mean praying to him enough or something, but yeah. That was a strange loss, but then again, you know, history is full of really random losses against, you know, against primitive enemies, so I guess that was ours. Everyone's due theirs. I mean, the British had Rorke's Drift, if that's one we lost. I think it was. And then, I don't know, fucking, what's it called? Little Bighorn? Yeah. So,
Aye, great lord.
take whatever's left, take it back to Limonum, and Limonum can try and prepare some additional troops that might do a better job. Except Limonum can't, so, actually, oh wait, this is Tanit we're building up. Right, Nabomaites, do you have any troops that I can borrow? Some slightly upgraded dudes and some better dudes, right? Send those guys up to Limonum. I am going to take Limonum. I'm not just going to sit there and just like not take it. I'm not saying Sacred Brand, Jesus shit, no. But look, take these dudes. That'll be enough. Just take those dudes because you know what? I'm not going to let Tara be lost. I'm going to take Tara. But yeah, what the genuine hell was that loss? Oh well, oh well. I take that one in good spirits today, and also because I made a profit this turn, and since no one else attacked me, I'll let them off. Either way, Julianus the Foul, that's a good name for him, is still holding me to ransom. Looking at my men are holding out because, you know, it's a fort, but yeah, I think he's trying to hold us to ransom. Also, this dude's turned up to get in my way, Captain Gnaeus, but his army is so insignificant, he'll probably rout as soon as I attempt to initiate hostility, so we should be alright there. By the way, Lepsis Magna has upgraded to its top level, so we are going to establish that royal palace, bring that up, and I'm noticing that the Egyptians haven't invaded me. Please find out why. Because they're camping, right? Well, I can't be having that. I know I have a diplomat on his way to have a little chat with some certain Egyptians, but I'll put it to you like this. I ain't letting Egypt just sit there on my land and start fucking up my area. So Lepsis Magna. Oh wait, have we not retrained it? Oh wait, we can't retrain Sacred Band Cavalry here, can we? Because we don't have the best stables in the world. Yeah, because we're still building that Royal Palace. We'll get by on that unit today. Either way, I want your troops on their way now to assault. Lepsis Magna, you will also now start spamming town militia like there's no fucking tomorrow. I should have probably made more troops. Oh, actually, wait. Switch it up to a growth build policy. There we go. How bad is the public order? It's not doing great. I think I was a bit hasty there. Right, you know what, Mr. Massiana Corrales, you know what, we'll not do that this turn. We'll make your way back over the course of the next turn. We'll deal with him later. We'll have to prepare a garrison. I was a little bit brash of me, but yeah. Right, faction announcements by the way. Oh great, the LOL family's growing. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't, but oh well. The Gisco family's also growing, which is actually even worse because fuck, I don't want more Giscos in the family. I'm sorry, I don't like that part of my family tree. It's a bit shit. And also heaps of Meinekers being born. The Meinekers are good in my book. Right, so oh hello, a new general by the way. I guess he got promoted. He's now called Caius Propertius. Caius the Property Mogul. Right, by the way, Carthage has crop rotation. Right, upgrade that to irrigation, please. Demidi has a royal palace. Cool, and it's actually made this less crap. Oh, well, it's made it slightly less crap, right. There we go, at least. Right, Demidi, let's start working on a secret police headquarters as well, please. Syracuse, finish your temple, and then we're going to be in a much better position. And, yeah, actually, that's all that done. Right, recruitment, by the way, Lamonum, some peasants, Asturica, some skirmishers, Tingy and Oscar, some sacred band. Serta, some long shields, Demidi, some peasants, Lugdunum, some sacred band, Scalaba, some peasants, Batavium, some Poenis, Syracuse, some Poenis, Faps is a diplomat, and so on and so forth. Right, cool. What are we up to next? Well, Assassin, my Assassin the Dassin. Chances of killing him, 51%. Knock him out. It's going to be a very short-lived promotion for this dude, but, yeah, unfortunately, can't be just letting him run around out there, thinking he's really bold and thinking he can go and start attacking me. Sorry, dude, I'm just going to have to cut your career a little bit short. Also, I'm going to cut this animation short, because Jesus Christ, Assassins really do take a long time to get from A to B, don't they? But by the time I've finished saying that, he's actually turned up to do his job. Okay, just do it right, please. It is a 51% chance, so that means you should probably do it. And that sounded pretty nasty what you did there, and somehow you fucking missed, didn't you? Dude, this is not good for me. Your chances have probably slipped now. So, yeah, I know you can't do it. Because you can't do anything. Right, Chermies. Back to this area you go, by the way, to re-put the blockade back up. There we go. Good. And, we need to blockade some of these ports as well, don't we? Mr. Spy. I want you to target this city because, you know, it's not worth getting you in Salona at this rate. So I want you targeting whatever the hell this city's called. City of, I don't know, it's Epirus. Yeah, it's probably called Epirus then. You keep walking over to say hello to whatever's going on over here. That blue border tells me Britannia took this area. Good. I'd rather Britannians take it than the Julii. It means one less settlement for me to worry about, actually. Because I can focus on these few little territories. I should probably try and take Crete, actually. I wonder if anyone's actually taken that. I know the Egyptians have moved into Rhodes and Cyprus, but if no one's taken Crete, then I'm having Crete. Chai series. Can you do some more killing by way? Placastia? Sounds like a good candidate, actually. 42%. Give it a go. Give it a whirl. More of these guys we kill, the better. Oh god, there's another one as well. Titus Proper... Wait, another Propertius? Oh god! Looks like the Julii and the Brutii are gonna... Oh, fuck's sake, dude. Yeah, looks like these two are slowly melding into one united empire. That's not good! Well, actually, they're pretty much united anyway, but yeah. Looks like we're gonna have some inbreeding between these families, or these two families are gonna become one super family, the House of Gibrutii or something, or Brulii. I don't know, you make it up. Right, Himmler. Ward off Captain Gisker. Is that what? Oh, Captain Gnaeus. I was going to say, I just got a thing about Giscos at the minute. And looks like he's going to remain in our way. Oh well. Guess we'll have to do what we got to do. See that he's eliminated and no longer in our way, please, Himliker. Prove to me your generalship. Or at least try and nab yourself an extra command star in a battle that is... Okay, I should be expecting the bare minute... Oh, right, it's because it's just fighting these two dudes. Right. Should be a simple enough job for you, Himliker. Blow them up with the artillery. Let the slingers do their work. Then get a sacred band chucked in there, or Poeni chucked in there. Either way, I want this done quickly and efficiently, please. Fight it on the battle map if you must, but just make sure, you know, no silliness. That's all I ask. No, and no repeating whatever the actual hell happened in Tara. Man, that was weird.
A battle's never easy, but then it's not meant to be easy. It is a testing ground for men, for noble men. And even the lowest of us is ready for this test! Now, watch for the enemy. Watch for tricks. Watch for their cunning. And send them to their ancestors!
But this way, the Romans are all going to have one common ancestor because of the massive weird inbreeding going on in their family, right? You lot, let's chuck you over here and get a formation put together. So first things first, got a bit of a hill going on here, which might make hitting the enemy with artillery a bit of a challenge. But we're going to put the artillery on the peak of a hill where they'll have a better chance of getting some hits in, so we'll put them up there. Slingers, you'll be doing your thing as well, so I doubt the enemy's going to advance on us. They're probably actually going to just run away, actually, so either way, we'll use the Poenis today. I'm not going to use a sacred band on this little battle. The Poenis should be more than capable of dealing with this because they are in capable numbers. Cavalry as well, yes, you know what, sacred band cavalry, you can sit this one out. General, you will just use the long shield cavalry. Either way, I'm only going to commit some of my forces to doing this one. The rest of this army can just be hanging back in reserve, not taking part, because I just don't see it fit to potentially cause bloodshed among those units. So there we go. So, Poenis, slingers, and onagers, you know what you're up to. Get to it. And ooh, they have deployed a few miles away, a few country miles away. Okay, begin moving that onager forward in order to start attacking them. Slingers, position yourselves here. And Poenis, you can draw your line. When I have them selected, Poenis, draw your line here. Either way, I don't think the Julii are going to be in a hurry to meet us on the field. I think they're actually just going to... They are probably going to run away at the first opportunity they have. And to be honest, it's just two paltry units. I know one of them is a Praetorian cohort, which, yeah, in a way I shouldn't really be letting run away, but to be honest, Praetorians are actually more or less manageable now, actually. I don't really see those guys as too much of a threat. We generally overcome them. I mean, yeah, it's essentially we have to bust out a sacred band to deal with them, but usually two units of Poenis usually do the trick. But yeah, urban cohorts really remain the big nasty, and Velite gladiators also remain a pain, as well as Samnite gladiators. But yeah, Praetorians, yeah, tougher than a legionary regular, but honestly, these guys generally just fall in the shadow now. Just basically take a little bit more killing than other units. Either the onager is now moving forward. It is moving forward a little bit too far forward in some aspects. So, cavalry, just want you here and ready just to lend a hand. But either way, loosen off our first shots. Didn't quite get a hit that time, but we might get a hit soon. Just gonna start moving my line forward up a little bit as well. Slingers, if you want to put yourselves right here, that would be fantastic. I doubt the onager's going to hit you there, because usually the onager is nice about that, right? Anyway, we're going to try and get... Ooh, hang on, that shot was looking good. Yes! Good one. Right. Onager, keep up the good work. That's one hit in. Try and get a couple more in as well, please, but that one didn't really look too good. It's probably because we're fighting on a really weird angle that proves that the earth is not flat or something, but either way, we'll just try and hit what we can, because may as well just let the artillery do its work first. But it feels like we're just skirmishing today, doesn't it? Ooh, that was a close one, by the way. Right, keep it up, Onager. I know you can do it. I know you can fire them. Still feels like we're going mega overkill on these dudes. Ooh, hang on. Oh! Ah, hey! One of them didn't quite make the map, but the other one did. Good. See, at least the Praetorians are getting weakened now, but yeah, I feel like I've slag talked them now. Oh! Come on, Onager, don't tease me like this. Get me some better shots, please. But oh, hang on. What about that way? They were just in a defensive formation. That's fine. Ooh, are they going to run away? Oh, brilliant hit there, by the way. Let's put those guys. Oh, someone's having a bit of a scream as well. I think someone's getting a little frightened. But yeah, that was a good hit. Oh my god, come on. I think it just feels more annoying when other shots only slightly miss. When they like massively miss, then you know you can just instantly write off thinking, oh, that shit ain't gonna hit anything. But when it looks like it's gonna hit, that's when it gets fucking frustrating. Right, come on, guys, pick it up. Oh, good hit. That was a good hit. You did very well there. See, there's gonna be not too many dudes to deal with once we arrive. Right, Onager. Just keep those shots up now. Hit what you can. See if you can get any more weaknesses or any more chinks in the enemy armor. Like that. That was a pretty big chink there. More like a chonk actually, but or even a chunk. Dare we go to that level? Either way. Plenty of charred enemies now on the menu. Right, Onager, keep it up. I don't think that one hit anything. That one didn't hit anything. No, that was a miss. Come on. Oh! Another good hit on the Praetorians. Nearly got the captain, actually. Captain probably ain't going to get sniped this time. Oh! Brilliant. I just love it when Romans get killed. Especially with Julii. I know I really should be hating on the Brutii because of all the shit they've been giving me recently, but I don't know. I prefer watching the Julii die because right now I perceive them as a bigger threat. I always had it in the back of my mind actually that since I was going to be focusing on the Brutii and the Scipii first, the Julii will be given time to fester. And my prediction was pretty... What the hell was even that shot? But it looks like my prediction was a little bit right. Either way, we have managed to keep enough pressure on the Julii to prevent them from becoming too big. However, we need to axe them now before they basically potentially start trying to take things away from me. Which is what we're doing, you know, actually, yeah, we have been sieged by the Julii before, but you know, we are at that point where the Julii or the Brutii are actively attacking my cities and more just trying to prevent me from taking anything else, but we need to be doing more against the Julii, methinks. Anyway, last shot's going out now, and... Oh, fuck off, right. Home you go, lads, right. Slingers, it's your turn now. I want you to move in and I want you to assault those early legionary cohorts. Let's keep the missile game up for a little bit longer. Just keep this battle prolonged, which sounds painful, but yeah. We're also going to start moving in our Poeni infantry, so they're ready to go. And cavalry, let's start moving up on the flank. Either way, the enemy is now considerably weakened in this little skirmish that we're doing, but yeah, I like a weakened enemy, don't I? It's the right thing to do. Right. Cavalry, pull onto that flank there. Try not to get too close to the slingers. I don't want you getting friendly fired or anything. Still trying to get a bit more details about these guys, but yeah, as we can see, we are only down to 135 men on this one and 133 here, so I think we've taken out about 60 odd men with that barrage of artillery fire. Not too bad, actually. We've seen better, but then again, there were only 2 targets to pick from. You know, we want like Romans everywhere that we could just basically not miss. So, yeah, I'll take our little score for today. Right, and slingers are now starting to do their thing. Poenis, call it a stop there. You're close enough now. Let's zoom our battle map in as well. There we go. Right. So probably not going to get too many kills from what we're doing with these slingers, but we may as well just let them have a go at it, because actually, yeah, we are getting kills, so may as well see how long the enemy basically tolerates me doing this. We'll just push their patience for as much as possible. A few of the rocks are actually getting through to here, and I think we actually killed one of the Praetorians with a slinger as well, so that is good, but the more of these guys we kill here, the better we're doing basically. I mean, there we go, 2 more have just bit the bullet. Keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. I mean, you know, some of them aren't even getting killed anyway. I think some of them are actually just getting knocked unconscious, but what do I care? If they're not stood up on 2 legs and attacking me is what I want at the end of this day. There goes another one. 120 now. You two these things are doing well. I swear to God, sometimes you can hear the stones whistling. Yeah, you can hear the stones whistling. I think it might be because I bought a nice pair of headphones now. I've got a pair of Marleys. So everything sounds a little better to me as well now. Right. Let's speed it up. I think it's pretty clear that the Julii are just not trying at the minute. And I'm just very, very, very willing just to let me, well, basically, you know, chuck stones at them, which is pretty bad. And also, these speeds are pretty sick from what we're doing here. It's like a... Well, it's actually like a song that's lagging like hell. Right, they're moving! Cavalry! Let's get moving and put the speed back down to normal. Right, in the end we got a little bit pissed off there. Either way, we have now brought the enemy down to 63 units in that one unit there, so that's pretty fucking tragic. Right, either way, it looks like we have to actually have to fight now. No, we don't, I'm just kidding. Slingers, get another shot in. Right, you two, get there and do what you need to do. Right. Down to 62 here now. Slingers are now down to about a quarter of our ammo, by the way, so we are just about done. Slingers, let's reform the formation, by the way, just so then it's going to make the, I don't know, make our firing more efficient. But then again, looks like these two dudes are going to, yeah, they're just wandering about. I'm not sure if the enemy's more interested in my cavalry or if they're just really, really, really dense. Right. Slingers are right next to you, so just get a really, really cheeky close range shot in or just run away. That's cool. Right. You two, just get a charge in now. You'd probably break them at this rate, so just get one in. Perfect. Right. Hold your formation. You two, start picking away for the Praetorian cohorts. The Praetorians are just more bothered about the cavalry than anything, but they're still a bit chunky, so I want to try and just bring them down with a bit of missile fire. So let's see. Yeah, they're not really in the mood for fighting. And a lucky shot against that commander is going to be really beneficial to me. Right, you lot just get into position. You know what, if you want, go and chase down and just slaughter what's left of them. No survivors would be better, because then at least I won't have this annoying captain on my campaign map. I mean, he probably won't be at the end of this battle anyway, but oh well. May as well just, you know, wipe the slate clean of these dudes. Okay, Slingers, keep on doing what you need to do. Come on. More hits you get, the better. You can try and just kill a few more of these guys. No, it looks like they're going to try and pull themselves forward a little bit. Either they're going to make a new formation or actually going to come and fight us. Ah, but just making a formation. Of course they won't fight us, they're cowards. Right. Looks like one dude got away. Oh well. He can get away for now because I'm now controlling the flank, so I can just put my cavalry here and just casually stare the enemy down. Right. How are we doing? Got this enemy wearing down now. We're nearly there. We're nearly there. Nearly there. I think he's actually pretty much on the run. So cavalry, don't go for a full frontal assault actually, because you know what? I just remembered your long shield cavalry, and therefore I don't trust you to do something like that. Either way, let's keep skirting around and keep the enemy distracted, because I want the general to basically finish this enemy off. So let's see how this plays out. I mean, yeah, he's distracted. Slingers, no firing at this point. Right. Basically want the general to hit him. Right, he's going to try and pillar us. Right, guys, just get some movement going, otherwise we're going to be having a few dead guys. There we go, brilliant. Right, brilliant. Right,
Orders completed, great lord.
orders are completed. Right, your new order, finish them off. Right, Slingers, ceasefire. See if this pushes them out in one go. Not quite. Right, cavalry, pull it out. I'm only interested in an instant victory here. Slingers, fire at will. Get another shot in. Lost a little bit of my general's bodyguard there. Right. General, just keep moving. There you go. Right there. Pilgrims didn't do shit. Right. I don't even threw them, so yeah. Keep a few more stones hitting them. There we go. We've got these guys pretty much distracted at this point. What are we down to now? 63 of these guys? That's a good number. You think, by the way, these guys would be more bothered about trying to take out my slingers, which are just perpetually slinging stones at them, but you'd be wrong. Anyway, slingers have actually now run out of ammo, so slingers, you may retreat from the battlefield. Poennies, you can start moving in for the big kill. Either way, I think this guy actually might just be leaving the battlefield entirely. You leaving already? You rage quitting? No, he isn't. Of course he isn't. Right. Cavalry. Let's not get ourselves unnecessarily killed. Let the Poennies deal with that now. Poenny, you two can go in there and finish them. You three, just don't bother, because your presence here isn't needed. Right. General, you go here. Long shields, you go here. Enemy still has Pilums left to play with, I think, so they're trying to get into a position where they can throw them, but yeah, it looks like these guys are just fanatically trying to kill the general, which, you know, I don't know why. Himliko isn't really a bad egg, he's just kind of an average dude, really. He isn't really anything special. I mean, yeah, he's just a dude, but either way, no one should be hating on Himliko, because he's just a dude. Nice guy, really. Nice guy with a good heart. Right, here we go. Poennies, move in, engage, catch them on their flank, and there we go. That is going to really start slowing them down. Right, you two, slow down. Keep it steady for now. Either way, move in, death sandwich time, finish the job. And there we go.
Enemy flee! Chase them from the field and give them no rest.
Poennies, raise spears, just so we don't intercept our own cavalry unit, and there we go, right. Enemy wiped out. Probably took longer than it should have, but hey, I was playing it careful, playing it cautious, playing it cool.
Well deserved and worthy.
Nice one. And only 11 losses. That is what I like to see. Also, the general actually leveled up. So well done, Himliko. An extra bit of experience is always useful, and it is pleasant when the sea is high and the winds are dashingly handsome, I hope. Himliko, while you can't move in to relieve the siege this turn, I want you in position to be, well, you will probably join in any battle that takes place here now, so good for you. Julianus the Foul clearly has no intention of starting a siege, so we'll see what happens. We might have a 2 versus 2 party going on over there. Right, Batavian, what are we up with? Because you know what, we are close to an hour and therefore the end of the episode, and I know we probably haven't really achieved a lot. I mean, what we've really achieved today is we lost horribly at Ireland, somehow. I'm just going to write that one up as really luck of a draw, gods interfering or whatever. They fought harder than I was expecting, and I probably just, you know, overestimated my chances or whatever. Oh, those are 2 enemy Quinqueremes over there, by the way. I'd recommend you just make your way into port and get yourself fixed up, my dude. And also start recruiting some additional Sacred Band cavalry. Chermies or Giskin, where are we at? Giskin, right. You have my army, or what's left of it. Theododecles, you're not going to be able to take on Luca, but can you just shift out, please? Because Giskin needs to be in there. Right, army. Except army can't be bothered moving, because obviously, remember, this is Atzvagisko, the man who just does not have a fucking work ethic, so yeah. You could try and link up with Fira, by the way, but the game says no, so right. You go over there. It says, yeah, I just don't like the naval things in this game. Right, Hannibal, by the way, you can do this and win, so there we go, and yeah. But you know what, we're going to wrap it up with one last battle this episode. I know it's really just been killing rebels and killing pathetic little army captains, so here's some more pathetic rebels for us to kill. Captain Togodamus has 2 bands of warband. Guys, don't somehow lose this one, please, because it will be really embarrassing. So I want you lot to go in there, make it a quick victory, and yeah, this will be a good way just to quickly wrap up. So Agirikos Mainika, who has way too many command stars to be bothering with this shit. Either way, make it quick, make it efficient. Or at least, you know, I say make it quick, make it efficient, but prepare for watching another 10 minutes of me just throwing stones at someone. But then again, these are barbarians who are a little bit on the wild side.
Many brave soldiers have seen the dawn. How many will see the sun sing in the west? How many of the enemy already pray for night? By tomorrow, our sword arms will ache from overuse.
I'd say spear arms, and to be honest, they won't really ache from overuse. There aren't really a lot of enemies to use them on. Okay, here we go then. So, you lot, 3-line formation, done. You'll get 1 unit each. And by the way, one of these guys is considerably better than the other. Because, yeah, gold. You, front. You know what you're doing. General, you general, right. So the enemy's up here, by the way, today. So, hello, enemy. Slingers, move in, do what you gotta do. Poenis over here, do what you need to do. Cavalry up here, do what you need to do. Right, let's get this one ready once more. No, I don't auto-resolve battles. I don't care if someone says that, because one, basically gearing myself up to do that achievement on Rome 2 one day. You know, that one where you gotta play an entire campaign, not lose a battle, and not auto-resolve that shit. How am I? That is gonna be one fucking hard achievement to do. Like, you know, I mean, I've never really played. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna say I've never played Rome 2 in my life. I mean, I've watched videos on it. I kind of know about Rome 2, and I own all the Rome 2 shit. So, but I've never got around to playing it myself. But yeah, I have browsed the achievements. I mean, it's been a while since I have, but I'm pretty sure there's one where you have to win the campaign and win every battle in you fight, and then also on top of that, not auto-resolve any of the battles. I mean, Jesus shit, that must be like the ultimate challenge. And especially, imagine if you try to do it without, like, you know, cheesing it. Right, the enemy's hyping up a little bit. Right, let's just be a little wary of that, lads. Slingers are beginning to open fire. Poenis, you benefit from being a little closer, just in case these guys sort of lose their temper, really, and come forward. Because, yeah, slingers are already going to start carving a few of them up. And, yeah, the barbarians are going to come forward. How forward are they coming? They're coming very forward. Right, slingers, I want you to make a little bit of distance between yourselves and the barbarians, because I think they're going to try and attack you. Okay, Poenis, halt it there, because we're going to have the same situation as the last battle, it seems. The enemy gets more distracted because they see the general and think, ooh, hello. I think this is actually a tactic I'm going to start using more. Use a general as fucking bait, because it's actually paying off my slingers, so we're now just getting a lot of free kills. So it only looks like the barbarian's attention span only gets stretched so far. So either way, I like this strategy I've just discovered here. But I've probably already discovered it at some point, but you know, I'm actually now properly noticing it. But it is actually kind of useful, especially just for these little skirmish battles where I don't really want to overcommit. So yeah, just how, you know, just get, like, you know, have a general just sit himself somewhere, get his ass out, make it look really, really tempting, and then we'll just watch as the enemy just mindlessly walks over to him and lets themselves get ripped up by my slingers or some sort of ambush. It is pure evil genius, actually. Okay, right, you guys get ready. General, position yourself back up here and just get ready to basically, you know, flaunt it like you got it, because you got it. Right. And chucking up a few more stuns, by the way. It's not really the best angle of fire we have, by the way, today, because, yeah, hills, but, either way, I'm seeing quite a few dead barbarians here, so I kind of want that to happen again. So, General, you get yourself there. I'm not really going to rush you, though, because, yeah, I'd rather not have my General just blow all his stamina at once. Either way, right. Looks like we might get his attention now. At least the enemy's just going to actually lose their temper and just think, sod it, we're going to go forward. Right, you lot, get back. Poenis, I need you to police this battle a little bit now. So one of you get in there and start hitting. Slingers, I still have a plan for you. I mean, look, those guys are going to lose so hard to the Poenis. They're like, oh, hello, you're going to get lured by the General again? Good. Right, Slingers. General, by the way, I did give you, well, I sort of did give him an order, but I don't think I clicked the mouse hard enough. Let down by mouse sensitivity, that'd be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Right. Slingers, get a few more shots in. Poenis, I want you to basically now cut off their retreat. Get some more Poenis in here as well. Let's start shafting the enemy around the battlefield a little bit. Let's have my fun with them. Right, General, you can come back into the battle now. Poenis, halt, make your formation here. We're not going to be in time to cut off any retreat of any sort, really, so yeah. Anyway, we're bringing the battle line closer to them now, so the enemy should hopefully be getting a little bit nervous about us. Anyway, this unit is now going down considerably. I mean, we've managed to take out a good, probably about 50 of these dudes now. I mean, well, it's about, yeah, 230 to a unit. About 50 units are now dead. Good, 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 good. Enemy is playing it very dangerous, so they're getting very close to my Poeni line. Is actually just cruising right towards them, so cruising for a bruising. You guys are, because we're about to smosh your unit, but they're going to play it smooth. They're going to play it wise and cool and stay slightly out of my range. You can do that if you want, but while you're running around like headless chickens and then accidentally engaging with my units, so right, Poennies, go in and finish the job. Those guys are going to hype themselves up, so let's try and not deal with them. But for now, General, let's get ready for you to put in the big finish and get in for the flank. You guys target the unit that isn't engaging. Guys, well, actually no. Start herding the enemy away. The enemy's separated out, so spears down, smack them up. These guys are still going for the General, so General, I would just turn around and just go in the opposite direction. Slingers, just keep doing what you're doing, really. Just keep it up, really, right? General, speed it up. And there you go. It's like watching the little chimpanzee not really, like, you know, fail to learn that cavalry will always run away. It's like, you know, it's actually when I get bored of medieval engineers and I try and see if I can ambush a deer and basically, you know, smack it to death, but it never works because, well, deers are really good at fucking running off in that game. They detect you from like a mile away. Medieval Engineers, by the way, is a good game if the I was going to say AI, but yeah, the barbarians in that game are like fundamentally like hugely retarded. Oh, hello, they're coming back for seconds, right? You deal with them. You turn around and deal with those guys. Slingers, I want you to go over there and find something else to do with your lives, because right now fighting ain't one of them. General, I want you to come into this field now. You lot, finish off whatever's here. This way, Slingers could probably just act, you know, right, we're running off. Slingers, bean them. So they're running off now. You, we've won, right. Poennies, call it a day. Cavalry, go in for the big finish. We win. Good, clean victory. Actually, I think I lost 3 men this time, by the way. 3 men lost. I will call that a very tidy victory for myself. Okay, keep it up, lads. Get whatever kills you can. See if you can level yourselves up, or however it goes in this game. I actually did look it up, didn't I, last week, and I didn't get any sodding answers. I opened up my Google Chrome on my phone today for the first time in a week and realised, oh, was that what I was looking at last time? The unit mechanics for this game, which still don't make any sense to me, but whatever. Right.
Victory is yours, and no one can argue that it is not both well-deserved and worthy.
Just a simple victory today. But whatever. Oh, only 2 losses, by the way. So I think one of the guys must have tripped over his own sword or something, but whatever. Enemy dead. I'm happy. Just... yay. By the way, don't crash at sea. It can ruin your day. Either way, that is actually where I am going to call it an episode for tonight, my friends. So I hope you've enjoyed. And, well, yeah, I know it actually wasn't actually the most thrilling or event-filled episode. Just a nice calm episode today, sort of. Or at least a very weird episode, because... what's going on with this island, man? Either way, next time we'll bring something a little tougher to slam down those barbarians. Either way, next time, my friends, we shall relieve the siege at Salona, and then start putting together a, I don't know, attempt number 3, because 3rd time's a charm, of fucking up the Brutii at Croton. And this time, it won't fail, because, you know what, we'll play the long game with them. We'll sit there, we'll siege it, let them come to us at the field, but also play it, like, play the timing game as well. As in, if we see many Brutii armies coming to try and surround on every flank, we'll bolt it and we'll pick a fight or run into the forest and try and start an ambush or something. But for now, we'll formulate that plan another day. But for now, have a lovely evening, my friends. Bye.